Welcome to this episode of 240SX Mods. Today we will be installing your brand new coilover system. Take it out. So it is 66.91 millimeters. You need to make sure that your second coilover on the other side has the exact same distance. Now what you want to do is see how low your wheel will be sitting to the ground. Approximately 119.76 millimeters. Now you do the exact same thing. Take your coilover and make sure it's the exact same distance. Take your coil, take your nut, and you spin it down. Then you take the bottom nut and you block the knuckle. I highly recommend that you use some sort of gasket, special material, so your coilover does not get any damage underneath it. But that is me. You don't have to. I did. Now you take your coil and you slide it in. Then you put the bolts on and you're almost done. Alright, get your torque wrench and set the torque to 40 pounds per foot. That is how much the top are supposed to be. And tighten it up. Tie it up until you hear a click. Like that. Then move on to the next one. Done. And same as this. And you're done for the top. Now take your bolts and clean the old ones with your brass wire brush. You're done cleaning it. Take your nickel anti-seize and put some on. Okay, now you're ready to put your coil and attach it to the wheel. And perfect. Alright, take your 17 millimeters wrench, put it over the nut. Take your 17 millimeter socket, put it on your torque wrench. Set your torque wrench to 60 pounds per foot. Start tightening the bolts. Tighten them up until you hear a click. That is enough. That is 60. Tighten this one until you hear the click. And you're done. Your first step should be obvious. To make your coilover exact same length as the other one, repeat the process, whatever you did with the front, but use the rear ones. Okay, take your coilover and slide it from underneath. Also, use some sort of gasket, I'm doing here, to prevent any corrosion. You don't have to, once again, but I did. While holding the coilover with your other hand, tie it from the inside. And the top one is 14 feet per pound. Directed in inches, it's 168 inches per pound. You take your torque wrench and you set it. I don't like the 168. It feels too loose. So I've put mine to 200 inches per pound. And then you're off to go. And that one's done. Your next step is to get your coil from the bottom onto this bolt. By doing that, you clean the bolt with your wire brush, and then you take some you put some anti-seize on it so it doesn't rust. Then you go and take your nut, the 17 millimeter. Then you take your torque wrench and you set it to 80 feet per pound. That is how much the bottom needs to be. you put the 17mm socket on it. You take your scissor jack, then you lift the bottom. As you can see, it's going out. Take your coil, you slide it in, bam, it goes in. You take this, and then you take your nut, slide it over it, take your torque wrench, 80 feet per pound, make sure it's 80 feet per pound. And you're done. Twist it clockwise to make it tight, but this one, go anti-clockwise. Same goes for the back. After you went through your spin in your brand new suspension, go and get your wheels aligned, and you're done.